These 3 steps have allowed me to knock out tasks, knock out deep work, and it feels absolutely effortless. So if you're anything like me, more times often than not, it is difficult. It is hard to do the work, to lock into that deep flow state. And these are the things that I do to achieve it. And, as always, no fucking around, we'll get straight into it. So the first thing I do is stimulant maxing, but not in the way you think. So I fast, especially on days where I really need to lock in, grind it out, focus, knock out a particular task. I'm probably not going to eat till around 1 to 2 p.m. And because I'm not eating, there's no need to waste energy. Like, I'm not dedicating any of my body's energy towards digestion. My thoughts are clear, my mind's clear. I don't have brain fog. And when I combine that with black coffee, I don't like to do any sweet shit. Like, I don't like to do Celsius or rain. I used to do that. It just doesn't, it's not pure, if that makes sense. Like, there is a different level of focus for me that comes with black coffee. So black coffee in combination with intermittent fasting. And then the other thing is adequate sleep. It's really hard, especially if you're going to enter this season, dude, where you just grind your balls to the wall. It's hard to get adequate sleep. So the sleep hacks are important, like keeping your room cool, keeping it black, magnesium glycinate, nose strips, journaling before bed, reading nonfiction, like all this stuff are things that I use to max out my sleep, as well as like investing in a wearable, whether it be a Whoop, a watch, a Garmin, whatever it is, an Oura ring, something to track your sleep. Because, dude, I will tell you right now, the moment you start to do that, and you see that you got like 2.5, 3 hours of REM sleep, 8 hours of sleep, whatever it is, you'll notice the productivity the next day. So 10 out of 10 would recommend that. The other thing that is really beneficial, this is like a secret hack, dude. So you remember in the movie Limitless, where dude's day trading, Bradley Cooper, right? He's day trading the stock market, making a killing, and he has like the headphones in. If you're ever doing something that doesn't require like communication, like you're not doing sales, you're building, whatever it is, and it doesn't require communication, dude, if you put on headphones and just type in on YouTube like deep work soundtrack, deep work playlist, you feel limitless. Your brain feels wired, like neurons are firing that have never connected before. So I highly recommend those 3 things as far as the stimulant maxing category goes. And number 2 is addiction. Addition through subtraction. And here's what I mean. When you're trying to enter a state of focus that is literally so deep that it scares other people, the main culprit is discipline. And a lot of people view discipline in the wrong light, at least in my experience. And here's how I like to approach it is through addition, through subtraction. So if I'm entering a period or a workflow, a work state, where I need sheer and pure focus, I'm gonna take my phone and put it in the other room. If you really wanna get serious, give your phone to, if you have like a roommate, girl living around, whatever it is, give it to her and tell her to put it somewhere. And you would just solely be focused on your stuff. It's out of sight, it's out of mind. Put the phone away. And then another thing too, if you're in like the internet money space, don't have a ton of tabs open. Do not have a ton of tabs open. This is like such an easy fix. Just keep the essentials, everything you need, nothing you don't. Because then you're not distracted. Then if you're anything like me, I'll pull up YouTube, check on the channel, see how's everything going. So remove as many tabs you possibly can and realize that the balance is going to be terrible, at least for me. Like when I enter a state like this, there are several day stretches where I don't go to the gym, where I'm not meditating, where I'm not reading, where I'm not eating all my meals. Like it comes with a price, and it's imbalance. It is temporary imbalance for massive upside. That's off the price of it. And I don't like to talk to other people. When I enter this state, I really don't. Like it sounds bad. But when I used to live with guys, they knock on my door, I'd be like, dude, like I'm working right now. My phone's on D&D, it's not by me. I don't want to talk to other people. I am hot. So the goal is to stay hot and remove all the distractions, the fuck around time. Like remove all the junk time that you possibly can. If you're in that season in your life, dude, remove all the shit that's not serving you. That's what it boils down to for me. And it's not allowing other people to take me out of the zone and being accountable for that. And the third one, and this is probably the hardest thing that you struggle with, it's the hardest thing that I've struggled with, is do not talk about it. Do not tell people the business plan. Do not tell people the workout routine. Do not tell them about what you are going to do, because truth be told, between me and you, no one cares. Doesn't matter. And when you do this, you get fake dopamine. You get a fake reward because you tell people that idea and they're like, oh, dude, that's a great idea. You should totally pursue it. You're like, yeah, man, I know. It's awesome. And you get this massive dopamine hit, but you haven't done shit. And you're fucking your brain. And I can tell you this from experience. Don't tell people, just do it. Because that short burst of motivation where you find the idea, you find the potential gold rush, you waste it when you tell people. Where you call your friend, you're like, bro, this is what we're gonna do to get rich. Just do it. Take that motivation and use it to start doing the work, and then you can snowball. That's a huge thing. And because during these periods, you are hot. Literally, you are flowing. You are Steph Curry. You are 6 for 6. The goal is to stay in the zone and remove all things that would take you out of it. And that comes down to just solely doing the work, not talking about it, going ghost. Like, that's a big part of that season. Addition through subtraction, removing the phone, the junk time, the social media, getting all that shit away. And then the stimulant maxing aspect, like I'm not eating a ton, right? I'm on nicotine. I'm not, sleeping as best I could, so I have to counteract that with sleep hacks. Like, this is what I do, and by no means do I really recommend it. I wanted to keep you in the loop. These are things that I do to keep me in the pocket and stay in the pocket, especially when times where you go into that season where it is a grind mode. It is you versus you. It is your arc. And I hope it helps you out, man. As always, crush it. Stay safe. Keep your chin up. You got this shit, dude.